see it through. They'll sign you up to join their crew.
Pyro Joe.
And the ninjas do. Here we go. Come on, join the
Scam.
patrol.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new episode in the Funny Trades and Scam Attempts series. If you don't know what this series is, essentially it's a compilation of screenshots that you guys send in of funny trade offers, backpack.tf listings or anything trading related that you may come across in your time trading. If you'd like to submit your own screenshots for this episode, a link to my Discord will be down below. Just please do read the rules before submitting, and also please do censor the name. A lot of people always comment saying, why do we need to censor the name? I always say it's just so we don't kind of promote witch hunts or anything like that, because sometimes it's happened in the past where I've featured a screenshot and people have gone out of their way to find the person in the screenshot and just, it's all gone wrong. So that's not what the intention is at all. So please do take the time to censor. So yeah, if you'd like to submit your own screenshots, a link to the Discord's down below. I've got a ton of screenshots here that you guys have already sent in. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So this first one is a trade offer on a bunch of items where you can see a strange degreaser, a various amount of cosmetics including hats and masks, and we've got taunts in there, kill streak kits. There's a bunch of different items in there. The description of the trade says, Shroud Red has offered you Steam offer code worth $50 US. If you accept this offer, you will receive money you offered. It's like, okay, let's ignore the fact that the items in this trade are, assuming they're not pro KS or have mad like Halloween spells or anything, the items in this trade are probably a maximum of like between $5 and $10, okay? So $50 is already extortionately large, which is the first red flag. The second flag is even the scammer themselves are doubting that you'll receive an offer code. Look at those question marks. I mean, that's all the doubt you need to be like, oh, maybe I won't receive $50 US from my Steam offer code. Like, Jesus Christ, man. The Google Translate is really not coming in clutch for these scammers. Coming up next, we have a unusual swagman swatter with orbiting fire and a trade offer in return for a unique cosmetic. I'm not too sure what that cosmetic is. Flared Frontiersman is what the cosmetic's called, and supposedly it's craft number 2. The trade offer says, a 1 of 1 craft number 2, extremely rare. This opportunity doesn't come a lot. Get it, not for cheap. So like they're going out of their way to sell it and to offer it for someone, but like there's just something really specifically about this screenshot that I just thought was so funny. Like the fact they're selling it as a 1 of 1 craft number 2. It's like, obviously it's a 1 of 1 craft number 2. There's not going to be 2 craft number 2s knocking about. Like every single low craft number is 1 of 1. That's not a selling point. Here we have just a few listings for the Samson skewer, or these are buy listings in particular on backpack.tf. The first one says, I buy every unique hat and unusuals, even the effect I have not put an offer up for. Send me offers and if they're good, I'll accept them. The next one says, guys, I'm the most serious, just yeah. And then the buy order for 10 ref says, I'm more serious than that bot. The buy order for 11 ref says, who is now serious? And the buy order for 15 keys said, I'm serious for sure. So, you know, there's just a competition here to see who is indeed the most serious buyer. And I think it's pretty clear to me that someone's prepared to pay 15 keys. 11 keys is still ridiculously a lot for a Samson skewer, but 15 keys, that's got to be the most serious. Here we just have a sell order on a disco beatdown tank top for 20 keys. The description for trade says, buy this one of a kind, nice hat. That's a pretty sick one of a kind, man, honestly, like a disco. Oh. Okay, so it's not one of a kind. And there's one for 5 keys less. Okay, alright. This next one is a chat log with 2 traders. It says, hey, you there? Yeah. I want to buy a genuine bow and the chill chulo using my cosmetics so called Quizzical Quetzal. Okay, let me check prices real quick. Okay, quack quack. Quack. Did something get lost in translation there? Like, where did the quack quack come from? Is it because he tried to say quick and missed the I? And then the other guy just took that as quack? I don't know what happened there, but either way, they ended up just communicating in duck from there on. Up next, we have a listing for a strange cold snap coat that's a tiny bit too expensive. The description on the trade says 24/7, selling one of strange cold snap coat for 998 keys and 42.88 refines each, pure only. Right, now the strange cold snap coat is about 5.3 keys, right, but I wouldn't mind paying 998 keys. I think that's a pretty fair trade. But that 42.88 refined on top, that's a bit of a rip-off, man. Like, I get 998 keys, but I don't think I could push myself to pay an extra 42 refined, honestly. This next one is a trade offer from Pyro Joe, but I didn't send a trade offer. So it's for someone's unusual war paint. And the description of the trade says, the reason why it won't sell is because of the skin. Would you allow me to make a video on this paint? You'll get it back, PJ. Now, first of all, I will never refer to myself as PJ. Who does this guy think he is giving me a nickname? But secondly, I think most people are like obviously going to realise that I'll never just send random trade offers out asking for people's skins. In fact, I'll never even ask for people's skins. If a war paint wouldn't sell because of the skin, why would I want to make a video with the skin? Like, I don't know, there's a lot of flaws in this trade offer. Guys, please do be aware of impersonators, right? Serious topic here. Please do be aware of trade offers like this, because there's been a few people saying that they've had Pyro Joe impersonators like asking to make videos on their items and stuff. I'll never ask to take ownership of your items, lads. Please do remember that, and I'll never send out trade offers like this. If they do, they're probably a scammer, and I'm sure many of you know now how to look for impersonators, as I've made multiple videos on it. But yeah, please do be aware of impersonators, guys, as they're never fun. Coming up next, guys, we have quite an obscure listing on this Bills hat. It was listed on backpack.tf for 1.45 keys with the description, giving this away if someone can do my English essay due tomorrow. Thanks. And then he goes on to say, I'm not lying, TBH, I really just don't want to do it. And I mean, I wish I had this kind of initiative and thought process while I was still in education. I'm just wondering, this could become a whole new scam method. Like, I'll give you this item if you do my essay. Some poor soul types out a 5,000 word essay in one night, sends it in, and the guy just removes him, doesn't get the Bills hat, and comes away with the essay. So if you are going to do essays for people for free items, please do try not to get scammed, lads. So next up, we have a listing on backpack.tf for a Dillinger's duffel. This is an item for the scout. I believe it's literally just a bag full of money. The description of the listing says, I stole your money, which makes sense. A bag full of money, he stole your money, and now I'll send you a pyro who will be the flamest thing ever also. And like this starts off okay, I stole your money, great, bag full of money. I had to read this sentence about 3 times and I still cannot make any sense of it whatsoever. So if anyone in the comments can help me, figure this one out, that'd be appreciated. So this next screenshot is one about a new scam method, or relatively new, and I haven't actually made a video about the method yet, so this kind of just reminded me to. So essentially this person said, ? And the scammer replied, hey, I need to talk to you. I made a mistake, and I hope you won't angry at me. Straight away, I hope you won't angry at me. Doesn't make sense. But we're going to carry on. The guy replies with, let me guess, you accidentally reported me and you need my Steam code? Kinda surprised you didn't do the whole website scam, since that's in your PFP. You're funny. So this guy was actually, informed enough to know about this scam. But essentially, people approach you and say, hey, I accidentally reported you to Steam for having duped items is normally like the thing they say. So they're like, hey, I accidentally reported you for duped items, and then I'm pretty sure they'll ask you for your Steam code, and generally they'll have already tried to log into your account and get on the recovery page where you need to enter your Steam code. And if you're like, oh damn, I don't want to get banned by Steam, like I need to send in my Steam code, you give him the Steam code and you've also just given him access to your account. So it's a really malicious scam because it takes advantage of like worrying about your account safety, because reporting you for duped items, like if you've traded long enough, you'll know that like that's not even bannable. But yeah, it's a relatively new one, so please be careful out there, guys. I will be making a full video on it soon. This last screenshot, guys, is someone selling the Harry, which is that new cat cosmetic for the medic. The listing says, selling this live creature for 41 refined pure. Send an offer. And you can see Harry's just chilling there. He's having a great time. I'm surprised I've never seen anyone sell any of the bird cosmetics or anything like this. Like, this is revolutionary. This is a brand new way to sell all animal related cosmetics. But guys, that is just about it for this video. If you did enjoy, then please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below. The link to my Discord is in the description. If you want to submit your own, just please do censor out the name. I really do hope you enjoyed, guys. Thank you again so much for watching.
I've been ballin', was in the bleachers, now you know I'm shot calling.